So today I'm doing things slightly differently. Literally every single day for the last 2 weeks I have been making like a little charcuterie board. It sounds way fancy than it is. It's literally cucumber, tomatoes, cheese, extra mature cheese, cashew nuts, grapes, raisins, berries, chutney, all the good stuff, crackers, and I've been having that literally every single day for the last 2 weeks as like my little mid-morning snack, and then I'll have lunch. But to be fair, at the moment I think I've overdone it and had a little bit too much, so I'm not having that today. I'm just going to be making a little bit of porridge, like bringing the oats and making it work, and then I've got some bolognese. So yeah, all the good stuffs. I have really enjoyed doing is meal prepping and getting myself sorted. So I love to make like a bolognese. I've got some meatballs, and I've been making like this really delicious like Greek hummusy cucumber dish. So I love to meal prep, and I find that really helps me. It takes a little bit of time on a Sunday, but I save so much time during the week, and then I know I'm coming back to a healthy meal, which means I'm keeping my internals healthy, I'm keeping my brain healthy, I know I'm eating protein, I know I'm getting the good stuffs in, and I'm not wasting money. So one thing I am doing as a founder with good habits is trying to meal prep more. So let's get my lunchbox ready for the day. So now I've got to go to work. I work as a luxury travel designer in East London, so I've got to take about an hour commute. I get a good nice like 20-minute walk in, so I really love that, and then it's about 45 minutes on the tube, which actually isn't too bad. I have a lot of friends and family in West London, so that's where I'm based, so it does take quite a little bit of my time. But as I said, like I try being productive on the tube, whether that's doing like working on business stuff when I have Wi-Fi. If not, it's like deloading my brain, making notes, making to-do lists, or reading. So it's such a productive time anyway, so I actually don't find this too bad. But I do wish it was a little bit closer. Let's go to work. Let's try and get a couple more sales in today, and let's try and get some more clients on board and organize some really fun luxury holidays for them. So it's not a bad life. It's so fun, and I actually really enjoy my work. I mean, one reason I really wanted to do this job is because I think learning how to sell and being able to being able to sell, being able to speak to people, being able to tell your story is such a crucial skill, especially in business. And so one reason I really looked for this job is because I really wanted that skill. I said I'd never done anything in sales before, but my background is in like luxury hospitality, and I've done a lot of traveling, so it works perfectly whilst I'm building this business on the side. And so yeah, I actually really enjoy going to work. The culture is great, the people are great, the work's really fun, and yeah, I'm learning these sort of crucial skills that I believe I can really apply to my business. So all in all, it's great, but I just have this bit of a commute now, which isn't too bad. But got my charge, got my water, I got my book that I'm loving reading at the moment on the train because I don't get any signal. Like it's such a nice time, like I can't do anything on my phone, so I may as well like be productive and do something nice and wholesome. So I'm reading my book at the moment, and actually anybody looking to read a new book, that is so good. And let's go to work. Finally shining in London again. Oh my goodness, when I first arrived in London from Switzerland, it was so beautiful. Like the weather was so blue, it was warm, it was sunny, everyone in London was happy and smiling, and people know that that's odd for London. So it was such a nice time to join. Everyone's in the park. It was just, it felt really good. And then it changed and it was miserable for a bit rainy, but now the sun's starting to come back out again, and it's, oh my god, it's so nice. I also love my journey to work because look at the kind of cars that are on this street. We've got a G-Wagon, we've got whatever that is, I'm not sure what that is, McLaren maybe? And I mean, in comparison to sort of other London routes, like this is actually a very nice walk. So I feel like I walk down this and feel so inspired about maybe that's a car I want to buy one day, and this is where I want to live one day. So I do love this walk, it's so nice. Oh, I'd love to be on that plane right now, heading somewhere fun and hot. I've been traveling for the last four and a half years on and off. So I'd be in the UK and then I'd go abroad, and a lot of time I've been away from friends and family. And so one of the big reasons I wanted to move to London and back to the UK is so I could be around my family. And I got to stay with my sister for a couple of weeks whilst I was sort of getting used to London life and figuring out where I wanted to be. And then I'm not kidding, a house came up like 10 doors down from my sister, and it's perfect. And I'm just like, I'm so grateful to be so close to her and so close by to all my friends and family again. And it's so sweet because she's able to sort of pop across and she brings me like freshly cooked bagels, or she'll bring me snacks. I'm just so grateful to have her and such a great support team, like so close again. It's been quite hard like being away from them for so long, so I'm able to pop back quite regularly to see my friends and family, and obviously I've got my sister in London, friends in London, so yeah, I'm just feeling super grateful and lucky to have them around and literally so close, like down the road. And we met out the other night at like 10 o'clock for like a little hug in the street, and then we just went for a little lap, and nothing beats like a sister connection. So I'm just so grateful to have her close by and deliver my food when I want. What a day, what a day. Let me turn this down. I'm just watching a little bit of trashy TV. I'm not gonna lie to you, a guilty pleasure of mine since day dot has been made in Chelsea. And sometimes, honestly, most mornings when I wake up, like when I'm getting ready, I'll watch Diary of a CEO or some sort of business related thing. I love Lena Hormozi. But sometimes I'm just like, I need a break from business brainy stuff and just have time just to like not think about anything. So I'm just gonna prep some dinner, and I am just gonna watch Made in Chelsea, and I'm just gonna enjoy a bit of like free time in my brain and then back onto it. Like today was actually, today was a busy day. Oh, this is not the best angle. There we are. Can you see me? Today was crazy. Like I had calls with clients. I had one client who I thought was gonna pay and didn't come through. I'm just gonna turn this down so that, as I was saying, I had literally the craziest day today. I had a client that I thought was going to pay and she didn't come through, and then just honestly I feel like I've just like non-stop looked at the screen since like 6:30 this morning, which isn't good for my brain. But yeah, I also did a really cool thing today. So I was watching Diary of a CEO, and on there they were just talking about all the amazing things obviously that you can do to help grow your brand. And so I just thought, do you know what, I've really enjoyed these series. I'm going to put a post out on LinkedIn saying how much I've loved the behind the scenes Diary of a CEO. Like I really enjoyed the series. I think they're so brilliant. I think Steven is really open and honest and raw, and I love just seeing how a business grows essentially. Like I genuinely just love seeing the insights, and I'm always so fascinated about founder stories, and you know that's exactly what I want to do. So I'm watching it every single day, love it, and yeah, so I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to put a post out to say, guys, I'm really enjoying this series. I don't know if anybody else has been watching it as well, but would love to know like what everybody else's opinions are. And I posted it, and guess who liked it and commented? The man himself. And this, do you know what this makes me realise? It's like the world is actually so small. I feel like I've got a hunchback. I'm just trying to chat and be in camera, but this is what I've realised. It's like the world is actually so small, and you're literally one post away, you're one comment away, you're one connection away. And I just think sometimes you just got to put yourself like, I mean, I haven't done anything revolutionary, I've literally posted on LinkedIn, but like, it's not as hard as people make out to be to like get these connections and just, you know, network and put your name out there, speak to people. Like you never know. This is what I really found in the early days of like working on my brand. It's like I just speak to everybody in that field who's not in the field. Any tips that I think that I can get from anybody, and I've messaged so many people on LinkedIn and saying, just to let you know, I'm doing Homey, I love what you're doing, I would love to chat one day and just, you know, pick your brains on a couple of things. And most people are very, very happy to do that. Like they love getting those kind of emails, and if they've got the time then they'll do it. And so I've had calls with people, and we've just chatted about business, life, Homey, what they're up to, and sometimes it might not turn into anything, but they could be the kind of people down the line that said, oh, actually I saw this founder, she contacted me out of the blue, we had a great chat, and she might be able to put you in contact with someone. It could be contacts, it could be investors, it could be actual investment, it could be, I don't know what, now my brain can't even think, but like, I just think the importance of building connections. And it's like people say network, I think it's connections, building friends, building acquaintances, building partnerships with people out there in the world who are doing what you're doing, or even just doing something that's amazing that inspires you. I think just reach out, connect with them, and just, you know, get your name out there. And you never know what that's going to turn into. So this might not turn into anything with Steven, but hopefully I'm praying like he's noticed me, he's seen something that I've done, and like one day, how cool would it be if I was on the Diary of a CEO podcast? Like that's on my vision board now. I think that's my lesson, my little tidbit of baby founder behind it. I'm going to call it behind the diary, I can't even think now, behind the diary of a tiny founder, but then I don't want to also limit myself because what you put out into the world manifests. So maybe behind the diaries of a new founder. Is my bit of advice today for anybody who's in the early stages, who's been up and running for a while, like connections, relationships, partnerships, acquaintances. Like, don't think about it in networking and it's all very formal and rigid and you have to have a name tag and introduce yourself. Like, no, it's very casual. We're building relationships, we're human, we love like social interactions, we love connections. So like, build up as much as you can, because you never know where that's going to lead to in the future. I really genuinely wholeheartedly believe in that. And so I'm literally like one now step away from Steven Bartlett, and I just think that's so freaking cool. Like, we want to be in these spaces. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that today. I need to put on my food, so I'm gonna leave this now and I'm gonna keep cooking my dinner and probably watch Made in Chelsea for a bit, and then I need to do some more homey. So catch you in a bit. This got salad going, potato cooking. Hi, we're going to I don't even know how to do this. So we're going to Lisbon for an investor ready pitch. So I get the opportunity to pitch in front of female investors, other female founders, and we are currently just building out our pitch deck, aren't we, here? This is what it's looking like if anybody wants to kind of see what we're doing and how to start pitch decks. This girl you can't see here, but she's chief pitch decker. Oh my god, look, it feels real. Okay, I'm just taking off my makeup for ce soir. I just need to do a little bit more homey. As I said, we're just building out this pitch. And I'm so grateful to have my pitch decker builder on team with me, helping me, because I've got some other things that I'm focusing on right now in terms of like tech and getting the platform ready. So I'm so excited for this pitch. Like, honestly, I think I'm in need of a holiday anyway, and I've never been to Lisbon, but I'm so excited just to be in a room of people who are just making incredible moves. Like the investors, I'm so excited to be in a room just full of like female powerful investors and female founders. So I think it's just going to be a great space, and so I'm really looking forward to going. And yeah, I mean, obviously I always say, surround yourself with the people that you want to be like and who are doing better than you and the life that you want. And so I've met this amazing lady who's kind of become a bit of a mentor, and she's just brilliant. And so this is not sponsored, but I'm just loving this at the moment. I am doing my gua sha. Yeah, going back to the pitch, I'm so excited. She's going to be there, and she's like an incredible entrepreneur. Oh my god, there's nothing left. I'm excited because my little sister's coming. She's coming for a holiday, but she might be able to join the investor pitch as well. But yeah, so we're just currently finishing the pitch, just finishing the script. I've got a week to learn it, but I mean, you know your business at end by heart anyway. End by heart? Out of heart? Out by heart? What the hell is the phrase? Out of heart? You know, off by heart. Oh my god. Off by heart, I couldn't even remember. Don't come at me if I'm using this wrong. I actually don't know how to use it at all. I just see people do it and it looks great, so I just thought, and my sinuses have been blocked, so I thought maybe it's just a good way just to unblock these bad boys. But yeah, I'm just going to finish off doing a bit of a Lisbon pitch, and then what I am so excited about, and I don't know if anybody else out there is like, not female founder, if anybody out there is a tech builder, or you're looking to build a tech startup and you're looking to build an MVP and just get something out there, or at least like the wireframes, Lovable is incredible. It's basically like ChatGPT, and you put in all these prompts and say like build this, and it's like insane. So we've got it to draft some like mock-ups of what we want Homey to look like with all the features, so that we can give an idea in our pitch deck like what the vision is and what we want it to look like. So it is actually insane, and people say that you can build like proper working platforms on there, like take money. People are doing like tens of millions on there. So I think definitely if you're, and it's free right now, I think I'm not even paying anything, and it's been able to do this crazy amount of work for me. So if you are a tech founder looking to build an MVP or even something more advanced, like look at Lovable, it's brilliant. It's so funny. I got my pseudocreme on, and it's time to go to bed now. It's so late. I'm gonna get early for a call. So it's time to get some beauty sleep. Honestly, I'm realizing like how important sleep is, and I need to get into a really good routine of just trying to switch off by 10 and therefore sleep by 10:30. That is my aim. I'm getting closer. It's 11:15, so I'm getting there, but yeah, I need to get better at it because sleep is so important. So important. It's annoying because like it's one of those things, like if you don't exercise or if you don't eat well, like you can see the impact, but with sleep you can kind of just be like, oh, I'm tired. But there are so many studies that show the long-term implications. So yeah, we're going to try and increase our sleep time, and we're going to increase our sleep quality. One thing I actually need to do is probably get a blackout blind. That's one thing that's keeping me up, but I'm not quite sure how to do it yet, so I need to figure that out. But yeah, let's go get some good sleep. Night. Today, I've got a bit of a croaky voice, but I'm here. I've got to learn my pitch for our Lisbon retreat that's coming up this Thursday. I am so excited, so excited. I am just prepping and doing the final tweaks to the presentation and just learning my script. It's only a 5 to 7 minute presentation, and the aim of this retreat is to meet like-minded founders and female investors, and I'm so excited just to be in this space. We've got so many workshops and amazing things that we're doing, and I'll vlog it all, which I'm so excited about. But we were going to go with the idea of raising X amount, and we believed that for this time round, just because I work a full-time job alongside this, I didn't feel ready to take the commitment on of raising that much capital. So what I wanted to do is do another, run another trial now that we're launching the safety verification software, and we're going to run a couple of events over summer. And I just thought, like, let's do this, let's do a part 2 test. And let's just show people what we're doing with Homey, the growth potential, the market potential, and hopefully get some interest from this. And they can be with us as we do this next trial. And then I'm hoping by September either to have started raising or to raise and definitely be revenue generating. We've got lots of big goals in terms of like what are numbers that we want to hit, but really September is like a big pivotal moment. So I'm hoping when I look back on this video I can be like, yeah, we hit all those targets, we're revenue generating, we're raising, which is really exciting. So yeah, it's all go. I'm feeling quite like but gotta keep pushing, because look, we did my mood boards the other day, and this is the life that I want. Can you see? So look, I've got big dreams, big goals, and these are all the things that I want to achieve. Like friendships, love, business. So this is on the other side of working hard, getting up, doing lots of Homey, and yeah, because I actually also just genuinely believe in the mission. And yeah, so gotta keep going. I am feeling so tired, and I wish I had actually booked an extra day in Lisbon just to have a day off. I actually might see if I can do that, but oh god, I don't know. It's another a couple £100, but maybe it'll be worth doing. I'll speak to my sister because she's coming along as well, so I've got to keep practicing. Okay, so I head to Lisbon on Thursday for this investor ready pitch, and I am so excited. I'm first of all excited because I'm desperate for a holiday, but not that this is really going to be a holiday, but I'm excited for some hot weather and just to be, I've never been to Lisbon before. Everyone keeps giving recommendations, but obviously we're doing this retreat, so I'm not actually going to be seeing much of Lisbon, but the hotel is gorgeous. Like, I cannot wait to show you. And yeah, I'm so excited for this pitch. I'm just excited to be around other female founders, female investors. I think it's such a good space to be in. So I sent the schedule recently, and there are so many workshops and talks and panelists. I'm just, yeah, I think it's going to be really good. But I'm exhausted. I am really exhausted. So I'm thinking now I might try and take Monday off as just like a little holiday just to sleep and rest my eyes. But I am just going to practice my pitch now. You can listen if you want. Yeah, here we go. I think I basically know the beginning bit. It's just why Homey, we focus on compatibility, connection, mission and vision, direct competitors. So it's to become the go-to trusted platform for house shares across the UK and abroad.